Got the entry, first target at a 1 to 2 risk reward, beautiful. Now, stop to entry. Whatever you got in, the message is don't lose money. That's it. Just put your stop at entry now, leave your target up there. Hi everyone and welcome back to another trading day. It's Thursday, 22 August 2024. Today I will be trading long on the New Zealand, the Aussie and the pound, and short on the yen, the CAD and the US dollar. Dollar index dropping like a rock yesterday, bouncing slightly at the 1.27 levels, but did cut through it for the last 2 days. Scary part what I saw this morning was this last directional swing. Fibonacci 1.618 Fib is this exact level. So wow, that's going to be a precise test of Fibonacci if it happens. Would be one of those textbook stuff. But right, so that's still my aim. I've been at this for quite a while now, that this is the magnet of the dollar. From here on we should see some bounces back maybe to that area there. We did not see the retest, so most likely we will see this, then the retest, and then it will come down yet again. But any fundamental news can change this, guys, but not just one news event. It needs to be a series of 3, 4 or 5 news events that push the dollar bullish, not just one. One will have a little bit of a spike and then I will continue with the prevailing trend. So I'm still bearish on the dollar. You can see short-term, medium-term, long-term, intraday, everything tells me to be short and bearish. Gold disappointing, not responding like it should respond on such a weak dollar. This should make long white candles on a weak dollar like this, but it doesn't. So that's cumbersome for any gold bulls. But let's see. If it retraces back, then I will still look at this 50% level here, as I've explained to you yesterday. We're also starting to spot a little bit of a head and shoulders, but to the downside. You can see here the neckline from there to there. If I take the distance from there to there, that distance there, that's not meaning I will short this. There's no chance. On a breakout, it will bring it down to 24.50. Well, not a bad level, as I've said, that I want to be long on gold at better levels for the long term. But that's the possibility if it breaks down this neckline. If it goes below 24.90, I believe the next stop should be 24.50. Then I'll look for reversals up there from the minimum target objective of head and shoulders. But I will not short. I don't short commodities at all. Bitcoin sideways, a little bit of a bounce yesterday, which is good, but sideways last night yet again. At least this time. The previous day we had the long upper shadow. It looked like it's going to fly and then it faded. Yesterday at least it managed to close up there and now going sideways last night yet again. But very good news that it held. Trend still bearish neutral. I would still not buy into Bitcoin yet. Just my monthly dollar averaging stuff, yes, but I don't see any entries that we can do here. Hopefully the bottom is in. Stochastic is pushing to above 80. If it picks up momentum now, we can sit with a nice one. You can see here, look on the left hand side here. Look how far it could go while the stochastic is above there. Right, and I mean this thing went from there to there. It's a huge, it's like $7,000 move. And then the consolidation was there, and just to relieve this overbought scenario. So the fact that the stochastic goes up there doesn't mean it's going to come down. I can promise you that when the bulls start to take control, you start to see this flat tops there, where it just keeps and staying scribbly up there. This is when you know it's bearish, when it stays down here. That was the first real bullish indication, and boy oh boy was I wrong. It just dropped like a rock from there. But anything is possible when it goes up there again. So let's see what happens. But for now, I'm sitting and waiting calmly. I still wait for that breakout there. That's the main thing for me. And the pound CAD. Pound CAD, we got this trade yesterday. I was a bit iffish on the trade. I did enter the trade on a smaller position than normal. Let's zoom out just slightly. You can see here, I showed you this level here, the 50% level, which was perfect. At structure, nothing wrong. We had the closes, then we had a bullish engulfing. But the fact that the bullish engulfing closed back above the structure, that was very good for me. But still, some of my mentoring clients were asking, it did go deep. It did go to the 78%. It missed it by a pip or two, which negates that, but it still made me nervous. And sadly, I only took half a position here, but we had quite a nice one. The bullish engulfing, we got the entry. Halfway mark, we got the entry. So I was just, I got that, and when I got to the halfway mark, I felt okay, but this is so much better. So the risk here on this trade on the halfway mark was roughly 30 pips. From up there, it was roughly 45 to 50 pips. Okay, so from an average entry there, we got like 80 pips to 1.27. So that was the first target hit. So I took off half my position there. I put the balance of the position at 1.618 fib of this last directional swing. So now, got the entry, first target at a 1 to 2 risk reward, beautiful. Now, stop to entry. Whatever you got in, the message is don't lose money. That's it. Just put your stop at entry now, leave your target up there, and let's run it. Before we continue, thank you for today's sponsor again, Incasu. When your business needs a reporting platform to improve the quality and speed of making decisions, consider Insight BI, a seamless add-on for reporting and business intelligence. Insight BI is an all-in-one, cloud-based 24/7 reporting solution. For more info, check out the link in the description. The Nasdaq is still very difficult. The stock markets, the indices should fly up on a weak dollar like this, but they don't. They go very sideways. So that's a very big warning signal for me that on such a weak dollar that the indices can't fly. They did do their thing, but now it's sideways in the weakest possible dollar. This is stock market bullish. I'll still stay bullish. I won't short. I'm not crazy. But the main thing for me is to be wary. So make sure that you do sensible decisions. I need the retracement back to the 50-61% level. That's the flat top triangle. Once I get a strong bounce there and the bulls prove themselves, I'll then consider some longs. Aussie Swiss. Now, it's retracing. Aussie, green zone. Swiss, neutral zone. I'm not after that. I'm after the Aussie long. So now we start to see, we're at 61%. Got a close or so below the structure there I've identified yesterday already. A good strong move up here would get me to go long. Even a close above that would make this an irregular double bottom. But I would like to see a strong candle reversal, like a bullish engulfing the black candle, closing back above the support level. That means we are in, just like the previous one I showed you. But this one did not go to the 78%. So I'm fine with this trade. So a strong run here in the next 2.5 or 3 hours, that'll get me to go long here, as long as the Aussie stays well above the Swiss franc. Pound US, pound green zone, dollar red zone, bottom of the pile, strong spike up there. Yeah, giving up obviously, but a strong run, a strong break. Look at this long white candle. A retracement back to the 61% fib level, right the structure there. That's where I'm going to get interested in some longs. Aussie US, after hitting all our targets, Aussie green zone, dollar bottom of the pile. I'm after this one. I want to be long, but I don't want to be long up there anymore. We've hit all the targets up there. You can watch the previous videos, how we got in from here and there, and it just kept going. Now we're waiting for retracements. I am not going to get sucked into this and then blown out in bubbles. All I want is a retracement back to the 60% structure here, then I will be interested. Other than that, it needs to consolidate, and then I will consider breakouts. But at this stage, no breakout, no nothing. I don't want to be in at these levels. Then the Aussie CAD. Aussie, obviously, green zone, CAD, red zone. I want to be long here, but I need this to retrace. We've got this little shoulder, head, shoulder, so it broke down, it's retesting, so it could come down to this in the next day or two. 50% Fibonacci level, structure coming in there. Once I get down there, candle reversal, I'll then take some longs. Euro US, a bit silly having this up here, but let's see. We've got the big swing up the page. Euro neutral zone, not after that, but I'm after the short and the dollar. So if this retraces back down to this area here, more precisely or more exactly structure at that highs, that's where I will look for longs on candle reversals. And then the Euro Australian dollar, Euro neutral, not after that, but I'm after the long on the Aussie, and by shorting this will give me the long on the Aussie. So I'm waiting for the retest, structure coming in there, Fibonacci swing, 50 to 61% level. That's the area I'm looking at this. So once I can get a test, strong candle reversals, bears prove themselves, I will then take some shorts. But guys, trading isn't just about my insights. Please fill up the comments below this video. You can support this channel by checking out all the links in the description. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey. Remember that trading carries risk, so don't forget to trade responsibly and never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. I can't wait to see my next video. Until then, trade well.